Hello crafters, welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria from Craftorria, and in this video I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful Tessie bag. Now for this tutorial, these are what we'll be needing. We'll need Hobbii Ribbon, 2 colors of your choice. You can use t-shirt yarn in place of this ribbon, and then a chain, magnetic clasp, and then a pair of O-rings. We also need a 6.0mm hook, 4.5mm hook, a tape, and we also need a scissors. We'll start by making a slip knot. And then we make 35 chains. So these 35 chains, and then we turn our chain like this. We'll be working our hook into this stitch here at the back. You skip the first stitch here, and then you make a slip stitch on the second stitch like this. The first one will be a little bit difficult, like this. You make slip stitch in all the back loops, and then you make a total of 34 slip stitches. I'll meet you at the end of this, the last one. So you confirm the number, you confirm that it's 34 before you move to the next step. After you might have done this, you chain one and you turn your work and you make a slip stitch here. Please don't make a mistake of making a slip stitch on your chain one. Skip your chain one and go through the next one and make a slip stitch. Now this is row 2. So you continue like this, and I'll meet you at the last row. So we chain one and we turn our work. Skip your chain one and make a slip stitch to the rest. Now this is row 3. Basically, you just continue this process. When you get to the end, you chain one, you turn your work, and you make 34 slip stitches to the end. When you get to the end, you chain one, you turn your work, and you make slip stitch to the end. You continue this process till you get to the 6th row, and I'll meet you there. We are approaching the end of the 6th row. We'll cut it out, and then you pull this out to weave in your hands. You use 4.5mm hook to weave in your hands. Next thing you are going to do is to use a lighter to burn this aspect. And please, if you are not a professional, please be careful on how you do this. You light it up and press it like this, and you close your work. So this is how to neatly weave in hands, and then you repeat the same process for this angle. Our width is roughly 4 centimeters and our length is 26.5 centimeters. I know maybe you might not be using the type of yarn I'm using. You might be using t-shirt yarns, which might make it thicker, but it does not matter so far you follow the calculations. We are going to make 4 pieces of this. This is for the horizontal part of the bag. Now for the vertical part, we'll make a slip knot and make 28 chains. So after making 28 chains, you skip the first chain and you walk through the back loop only, just as we did in the last one. I'm just repeating it in case you didn't get how I did the first one. So you make a slip stitch. So we are going to be making a total of 27 slip stitches. Please, whenever you are here, stop and confirm your stitches, because the mathematics behind this bag is very important. So in order to have a very neat look, make chain 1 and we turn our work. We make 27 stitches. Now this is row 2. We basically repeat what we did here. So you do 6 rows, but this time notice that this one is shorter. Now for the vertical part, we'll be making 5 pieces of this. This is the horizontal part, which is 4 pieces, and then the vertical part, which is. Now we take one each one, and then you notice there are two parts in this bag, the front and the back. How you'll be able to know the front is the first one here looks like a weaving, hair weaving. Now joining it, we place the horizontal to the vertical like this, and then we'll be using a 4.5mm hook to join it. This was the first chain. You make a slip stitch and you chain 1. You go through the same stitch to the same hole again, then you make a slip stitch, and then to the second chain, second stitch, you make a slip stitch. You do that again, not to the same, then to the third stitch, to the fourth stitch, and this is the fifth. And then this is last one, 6th. We'll be making 6 slip stitches. After you might have done that, you take another silver, you take another one here, put it at the back, you skip one stitch here, you go to the next one, you make a slip stitch. One, so three, 5, and this is the sixth one. 6. Then you take another silver and place it here. Please don't forget the front and the back. I showed you how to locate your front, so you always, like as you see the weaving, all of them here at the front, so you place it on top. You skip another stitch here, then you go to the next one, just like we did here. So you chain one and you turn your work. You start the way we did here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the next thing we need to do here is we take our vertical and place it at the back. The front here, place it at the back. And we skip one chain here and continue. So a quick one, let me show you how the pattern will look like. This will be in the front, this will be in the back, this will be in the front, this will be in the front. So you repeat the process and I'll meet you at this point. After that, we chain one and we work into 6 stitches here. The next thing we need to do is to arrange this horizontal aspect. Then skip and then we skip one chain here and walk through 6 stitches. We arrange this one here. You skip this chain and you go through the next one. And then we arrange this last one here. So you skip another chain and make 6 stitches. And 6. At the end here, you chain 1 and you're done. Now we are just going to be repeating what we did here. Already the back is arranged and we push. Just have to arrange it more better, like. Then walk into 6 stitches here. And then we'll skip the next one and I'll bring this one out like this. We'll continue this process just like we did it here, and I'll meet you at the end here. And then for this part here, you shift it to the other side. So after that, we chain 1 and we change to 6mm hook and you turn your work. On the first and the second stitch, you make 1 single crochet like this. Put your hook into just 1 yarn, 1, then on the next one, so you pull everything together like this. Now you move to the next one and make 1 single crochet. So you make 1 single crochet in all the wrappers here, and I'll meet you at the end. And please notice how I'm making the 1 single crochet. I'm putting my hook into just one rope, not 2 like this, not 2. I'm putting my hook on just 1, and notice that I'm taking this short yarn along. Now this is the second to the last one, and this is the last one. You make 1 single crochet into 2 of them like this and like this. So in total now we'll be having 28 single crochet. you chain 1 and you turn your work. Now we'll be making single crochet into the back loop only. Back loop only. You continue like this and I'll meet you at the end of the row. You chain 1 and you turn your work. And now we'll be making a different kind of single crochet where you insert your hook into this back loop here and into the front loop here. And pull up the loop and you chain 1. Put through the back loop here and the front loop in the other and the front loop. Repeat again. Put your hook into place your hook into the back loop here and the other loop here. Pull your yarn up and you pull through all. So repeat this process and I'll meet you at the end of this row. The last one always hides. Try to bring it out. I'll do the same thing. Chain 1. Turn your work and you repeat the same process again like this. You repeat this process again and I'll meet you at the end. Chain 1 and turn your work. So when you get to the end, you chain 1, turn your work, and you repeat this process on and on and on again. So you do this and I'll meet you at my desired length. So this is my last row. So to know the height of our back, we fold our back like this, because this is how it's going to be after everything. This is where this front cover stops, and then we count from here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. This first row is not always included, and please count from the back like this, not the other side. And then at the 10th row, you place your stitch marker, and then you remove the base. Now my base is 4. Now I'm going to use 4 rows for the base. You can decide to use 5 or 3 rows for your base, but for this tutorial I'm using 4 rows for my base. So you count out the base once. Okay, you start from the back to count. You start from this, the row where the height stops. You start from this row, 1 2 3 4, and then you place your stitch marker here. Now the remaining row should be the same thing that's here, so we count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So now it equals 10 4 10. Now when you are done with your row, this is what we are going to now. So this is the last one. Chain 1 and you turn your work and make a slip knot. Make a slip knot, not a single crochet, into all the stitches here. You continue that and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Reaching the end, you chain 1. Now we are going to make the side of the back. Now for the side of the back, we'll make a slip knot and make 5 chains. And then we'll skip 1 chain and make single crochet to the next one. The single crochet is just like the normal single crochet, not in the back loop. 2 3 4, and then you use your 4.5 millimeter to pull this up. And you continue, you chain 1 and then you turn the side loop only, make a single crochet, make a total of 4 single crochets. Chain 1 and then you turn your work and you place this one here like this, and then you make a single crochet like this. And then you chain 1 and you make a single crochet this way again. Four single crochet in total. You chain 1 and you make a single crochet again. So you repeat this on and on until we get to number 10 row. So this is the 10 row, and to know the difference between the front and the back, this place is not smooth, so the one that is smooth is the front. So we count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 because of the number of space we left. After you've reached your 10 row, you chain 1 and then you make a slip stitch like this. Four slip stitches. Four slip stitches. After doing that, you cut your yarn and then weave in your ends. So you make 2 pieces of this. Now joining the side, this side to the back, you will make use of a 4.5 millimeter hook. And then I've shown you how to know your front. Now the front, this place that is deep here should be at the bottom, and this other side that we made slip stitch on will be at the front. So this is the front and this is the back. So place it like this, and then we count 10 rows out. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, just like we did in the I didn't repeat the same process in the other that I did in the other side. So you always work with your stitch marker so you know how many stitches is left. So now we've chained one here already. You place your hook here, this is the front, and then here on the first row you make a slip stitch. You place your hook in the second row here, and then you locate the second row here, and you make a slip stitch. Now to the third row here, and then to the third row here. You make a slip stitch. And then to the fourth row here, and then to the fourth row here, you make a slip stitch. So you repeat that till you get to the 10th row. Row here, and then this is a nice row. You make a slip stitch, and then this is the 10th row. Remove your stitch marker, so you count your beads 1 2 3 4. You place your stitch marker there too. We'll be placing our hook to the front here, not two of them here, not two of them, but just two, just one of them. We'll be placing our hook like this, not to the two of them, but to just one here. I'll make a slip stitch. This is number 1, and then this is number 2. Then this is number 3. And this is the last one. Remove your stitch marker. This is number 4. Then turn your work. The remaining here should be 10. That's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 10. Remember, we are not working through this first single crochet, so repeat the same thing we did here. And then to this first one we skipped, we'll make a slip stitch. and then we'll be making slip stitches in all the rapports here. In the corner stitch, please you place your hook only to the one that's only rapports, only at the rapports. And on the first row you make a slip stitch, then you count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. The stitch marker is already on the 10th row, so continue the way we did the last side. So I'm approaching the ending. This is the last one. And then you chain one and you cut out your yarn. And you leave in the ends. Then the next thing we need to do is to place our magnetic clasps here. Place it here and here. You sew 2 of them together. You place it here too, and then you place it here too. So you do all that, and I'll meet you at when I'm done. Like this.
And our bag is ready. In case you have any question pertaining this tutorial, please do also drop them in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe in case you've not done that already, so you won't miss out on my next tutorial. See you next time. Bye.